I'm Rob Liefeld, creator of Deadpool, Cable, Domino, X-Force, all of it. And you are listening to Daily Dose of Comics, the best podcast available. If you're not listening to Daily Dose, what are you doing? Get on that. Daily Dose of Comics. Who doesn't want a daily dose of comics? I want a daily dose of comics, okay? Daily Dose of Comics, the number one podcast. You should be listening to it like multiple times a day. Do it. Liefeld stamp of approval. Take care. Rob Liefeld out. Daily Dose of Comics.
Oh yeah, that's right, you're listening to Daily Dose of Comics. It's me and Robert. Boo.
Yeah.
Welcome on in to Daily Dose of Comics. I'm so excited that you've taken time out of your day to listen to me talk about some comics. I'm here with Robert.
From Super Retro Madness.
From Super Retro Madness podcast, from RCA Studios, part owner. And it's been a minute since I've uploaded.
It's been a minute since I've been on RCA.
Oh yeah, you've moved back here. Mm-hmm. Robert lived several states away.
Definitely.
But now he has. Yeah, you want to adjust that?
Yeah.
Move the mic up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
We can edit it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. How's that?
Yeah, you might need to just talk a little louder.
Okay.
Yeah. But you live close by now.
Yeah.
So now we can record, and I haven't been. Last time I uploaded was a Movie Buffs podcast with my buddy John Swafford.
Ooh.
And he hasn't been on. Well, I haven't seen him since then.
Yeah.
But I had a baby.
Yes, you did.
I had my second child.
She is the cutest.
Thank you.
Like,
don't tell my firstborn.
Yeah. Well, it's like. You know how, like, babies have, in cartoons and stuff, have, like, really big, adorable eyes? Mm-hmm. She has those eyes.
Dude, yeah, I've seen my fair share of ugly babies. And mine is not one of them.
No.
Yeah, she was born December 11th. And it's been a whirlwind since.
She's wise beyond her years.
She's wise beyond her weeks.
Yeah.
She's adorable. She takes... she brings so much joy to my life,
definitely,
but also a lot of time. So it's been a time of transition for my family, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to podcast.
Me too.
And so we're here, Daily Dose of Comics podcast. You can find us on Facebook at Rebel Comics Alliance. We're on Instagram at RCA_Studios. We're on Twitter at DDO Comics, and we have a website, www.ddocomics.com. I don't think we have anything up for sale right now. I think it all sold, but
yeah,
maybe soon. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the future holds, but you can check out news on there as well. We're going to be recording this, and make sure that whenever you're done listening to this, soon, check out Super Retro Madness podcast.
Definitely. Robert's
podcast. It's a video game podcast, and we're planning to record for that as well. And maybe this week, I don't know, if Nick gets back to me here, we might be uploading an RCA.
It would be really cool to have the three of us on one thing.
It's been a while. Well, last time we did that was, 2015? No, yeah.
I did a thing with Nick.
For Nick's Clique, for his YouTube channel, right? Mm-hmm. When was the last time the three of us podcast together? Have we podcast together?
If we did, I don't think I was, officially trying to do something like this at the time.
Yeah, it would have had to been... back in when we lived in Kansas.
Yeah.
But Nick was living in Colorado then when the podcast first...
Nick was living in Colorado, and I kind of just preferred being in the background when you first started.
When it was Kaylin and I.
I'm not sure. I did do a few episodes.
Yeah. No, you did several. And then once Kaylin moved, it was like you and me and Alex and whoever I could scrounge together to get a podcast out.
Yeah, yeah.
Those were the days.
Well, Nick was back around that time when Kaylin was done.
Yeah, because he came by when Addison was born.
Yeah,
and we probably podcast then. Mm-hmm. But we got a lot of comic book stuff to catch up on.
Definitely.
First thing, and it came out in December, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
We're gonna start with some Star Wars.
You cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but who hasn't?
Yeah.
Now, right?
If you haven't seen it, then you obviously aren't a Star Wars fan.
I know. And why are you listening?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. No, I'm kidding.
That or you live somewhere that doesn't allow Star Wars.
That's true.
So I don't want to make anyone across seas feel bad.
Or you're on Alderaan and bye.
Your planet blew up.
Or you were on Alderaan and you don't even know about that Rey was actually a Palpatine. Oh man.
Oh man.
What did you think of the movie?
You know, I went in there with probably too big of expectations.
Yeah.
I left feeling a little unsatisfied.
Well, and can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I felt like the end was pretty predictable. Not necessarily that she was Palpatine, but that Ren was going to come. You know, he was going to do the right thing.
Yeah, because that part was predictable.
Yeah, that was predictable because we knew Rey wasn't going to go to the dark side, but she had that inner balance of, Yeah.
I think that was the problem with me for this newer movie, is that it felt predictable.
And did you like it when they went back to the old Death Star?
I think I got one of your dog's hair in my mouth.
Nice. How's it taste?
Tastes like chicken.
I didn't like it.
I was okay with that.
You were okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and it's something in the dystopian future where the Death Star is...
Well, it's cool that it just, landed in a plant.
What's causing all those waves, though? I mean, it's like... I don't know. I didn't care for that, actually.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
I didn't care that Palpatine was still alive.
I didn't like what they did with Carrie Fisher, either. They really tried to pull her together I understood that she was going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
And I respect that, and that's cool. But they tried to make her part bigger, and I think because of that, you lost the depth of her character.
Really?
You know what I mean?
I kind of expected that.
Yeah.
They probably had it all thought out before she died or whatever, what they're going to do with the movies.
Yeah, probably.
And so then it was how do we string things together without Leia, but we still need Leia?
But but that time that they were gone, it's kind of it's different because that whole time they were gone, it's not like they were continually going back to her for advice or people were looking for her leadership. And the way she died was kind of okay.
Yeah. I looked up online and it was they basically took footage that were cut out of the other movies and try to shape the movie like that.
And I think you lost some depth of character there because had they killed her off at the beginning of the movie, I think that would have left a stronger legacy. Maybe, I don't know. And
it's kind of annoying that they basically, this whole trilogy is which original Star Wars character is going to die this time. That's just how I felt going in there. I'm like, okay, they're gonna. Who's it gonna be?
But I liked that we saw Harrison Ford again.
I did like that. I also, fun fact, which I found out while trying to figure out the whole Carrie Fisher scenario. Mm-hmm. Apparently, her daughter was in the movie and got to be there do the funeral scene with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, she was some background character, and she requested to be in that scene or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
It was very cool.
That is cool. I liked the movie.
Yeah.
I was not expecting Palpatine to come back alive.
I did not like that.
Really? Why?
It just felt unoriginal to me.
Why's that?
I don't know. I just kind of felt like it was...
Oh, there you go. Let's adjust that. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm not picking you up too well.
Okay.
You felt like they were just trying to pull on strings?
I watched this theory. I was watching a lot of Star Wars theories or whatever on YouTube, and one of my favorites was like Snoke was like Palpatine's master or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And I really wanted it to be like leading up to something bigger than Palpatine.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, it did in a sense with the whole League of the Sith.
Yeah,
that was there.
That was cool. I think I just didn't want Palpatine to be the big dog or whatever.
It did have a sense of like beating a dead horse.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, we've all accepted that Palpatine is gone. And we love that. But, guess what?
Yeah.
Rey is actually the granddaughter. And that's another plot hole that I would love some clarification on.
Yeah.
Is what about Rey's parents? Can we have a little bit more background on her parents?
That would be a cool movie.
I think it would be, and maybe they will do that. But my thought was like, okay, they did Rogue One in between. They did Lando.
Yeah.
They did all these movies in between. Mm-hmm. It would have been cool to see Rey as a child and to figure out exactly what happened to her parents. Because basically all they said was like, I killed your father because he didn't... Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
You're related to me and I killed him.
And I'll kill you too.
Oh, I can feel you. You want to strike me down? Do it.
Turn down for what? No, but I thought to myself, it was like, okay.
Yeah.
But, that was predictable too, that Palpatine was still going to be alive when she was able to use the
I mean...
That's the first thought that came to my mind when I saw that, when she stopped the ship flying away with Chewie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And then the lightning bolts come out, and I'm like, oh, great, she's Palpatine.
Did you think Chewie was going to die?
I was hoping. No, I'm kidding. Oh, wow.
Well,
I was kidding.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Did you think he was gonna die?
I was like, oh, there it is.
He's gone. See you, Chewie.
That's our original Star Wars character dead.
I knew he needed to be killed off. He's the only one that lived through all four, or all three of the new ones.
Not the original actor, but
right. Peter Mayhew actually passed away.
Yeah, we did see him at one of the comic conventions.
When was that? 2014, 2015?
I don't know.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember that. Did you?
I saw him in person. I remember that.
Yeah, I was with you. But did you actually go up and meet him?
No.
Did you? No.
I mean,
it's Peter Mayhew.
Just because you said you met a celebrity doesn't mean you actually had a conversation.
Hey, you're right. I had that experience with Lou Ferrigno. But
you actually spoke to him, though.
I did speak with Lou Ferrigno and Mick Foley.
That would be cool.
I spoke with Mick Foley. We talked about Oreos.
Oreos?
Oreos, yeah. We talked about his...
I think it's Mick Foley.
Well, we ended up talking, and I was doing DDP yoga, and he does DDP yoga.
Yeah.
And we got to talking about that, and he's like, yeah, I need to get back on the train. He said, I take a lot of flights, and, they offer you these free Oreos. And he's like, one Oreo turns into, 6 Oreos. And then 6 Oreos turns into 12 Oreos. And then he said, what's your name? And then he signed the name. He's like, have a good day, Sawyer.
Cool.
Yeah, we're pretty much best friends. We talk all the time now. And
yeah, that sounds like a good experience.
It was worth I don't know. I love Mick Foley.
Yeah, definitely.
He's one of my favorite wrestlers, so that was cool.
But you have to respect Mick Foley.
Yeah, definitely. You have to, yeah.
Because his whole career is taking all kinds of crazy flights off of...
Remember when he went off was it the cage or top rope onto the tacks?
Yeah.
I
remember...
Was that a cage match?
There's some... with Undertaker?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a thing where, apparently Undertaker, thought he actually killed them for a moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Onto the tacks? One?
Yeah, when he tosses him... Oh, no, went on top of the cage.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you can't pay me enough to do that.
Which would you rather do? Be the one throwing someone off of there, or being the one taking the fall?
Ooh. I'd throw someone down.
Because if you threw someone off, then you'd have to be stuck with that in the back of your mind. And then you'd also you also have to wonder if he actually lived through it or not.
What would you do?
I'd
throw someone down.
That's hard to say. I almost want to say I'd take the fall, but...
But here's the thing, is the person that you're throwing down is expecting you to do it.
Yeah.
So,
and he's obviously trained for it.
Right, and he wants you to, right? That's part of it. So if you want me to do that... I want you to do it. But
I want you to throw me down.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not... There's no ill intent there.
No.
You know? So I would probably throw someone down.
Yeah, that probably would be the easier.
Now, yeah. So back to Star Wars. Overall, I liked it. I thought they closed it out well. Mm-hmm. But there were a few points in there that I left feeling I would have liked a little more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You feel that way?
I liked how they closed it out. I just didn't like it as a whole. And then when I think about those three movies, and you're gonna disagree with me, and then the prequels, I think my problem is I felt like the prequels felt like it was one person's trilogy, whereas I think the problem with the newer ones is it just felt like it was gonna be this, but it didn't because this guy did this.
I see.
And so then it's just kind of just feels like a sandwich that didn't quite work.
Yeah. You know my feelings on the prequels.
Yeah.
I do like Episode 3.
Yes.
I like Episode 3 a lot.
No.
And I like Darth Maul. Remember when we saw Ray Park?
He was cool.
He was cool. He did some lightsaber moves at a con we were at.
Oh, yeah. He did it with a little kid.
Yeah.
And the little kid...
little kid died.
He wanted to show the little kid, like, his moves or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But the little kid, I think, was maybe just a little too young. And he was like, can we just fight each other already? And so then he, like, had to go ahead and let him chase him around the stage for a little bit.
Yeah, because you can't say, no, kid, I want the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, no.
No, he was cool.
Yeah.
He was cool. You could definitely tell that he was down to earth.
Any celebrity that lets some little kid chase him around to beat him with a stick.
Yeah. You like Episode 2, don't you?
No.
Okay.
I like Episode 2 probably the least.
Me too. I was gonna...
the pacing is slow.
It's slow. It's more of like a romantic...
Definitely.
It's not... And... Yeah, I don't like Anakin in that movie.
Yeah.
At all.
I like Episode 1. I remember a lot of...
Here's the thing.
The hype for it.
You know what movie I would like? Mm-hmm. Probably more than anything?
What?
Not an Obi-Wan movie. Mm-hmm. A Qui-Gon movie.
Dude, I think Qui-Gon's probably my favorite Star Wars character.
How cool would it be if Disney Plus came out with this series called Qui-Gon Jinn?
That would be cool.
I'd watch it.
I almost wish that I could get more Qui-Gon.
Really?
I look up a lot
more Qui-Gon.
There was one thing where I watched where it was like, what if Obi-Wan died in Episode 1 and Qui-Gon got to teach Anakin?
Ooh.
And there's like a lot of things where it's like, it would have worked out or whatever, because Qui-Gon...
This was on YouTube?
Yeah, there's like several different other people's like theories on how that would work out.
If you go over to your YouTube channel... We have
my goodness.
We have Mace Windu Qui-Gon or Mace Windu Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan argument?
Yeah. You and I agreed that we thought Mace Windu.
Yeah, Mace Windu would obviously win.
I agree. But Kaylin and Nick were all for Obi-Wan.
Because Mace Windu
because there's a moment that we're like, but he was already on the council or something like that.
Yeah, Mace Windu is on the council. He's already known for like fighting, being good at fighting stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I look into it, and purple's, like, somewhere where he, like... The purple lightsaber apparently means something like he draws...
It's wisdom, right?
It's something like he's allowed to, like, draw power from the dark side.
Oh, I see.
So he gets the best of both worlds.
Because it's the best!
Obi-Wan doesn't have the best of both worlds.
Well, and not only that, I mean... He would have defeated Palpatine.
And the thing is, Yoda's Padawan is Mace Windu.
Yeah.
And Count Dooku.
Dooku, yep.
Yeah. Obi-Wan's Padawan is Anakin. I don't know where this is going anymore.
Oops.
Basically, I'm saying is like Mace Windu has more experience, obviously.
He has more experience, and he defeated Palpatine.
He definitely had it.
He defeated Palpatine before Anakin stepped in.
And Yoda said to Obi-Wan, you can't handle Palpatine.
Yeah, and I agree.
Case closed.
I agree. Hey, anyway, Kaylin, if you're listening.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, so there you have it. That's our review of Star Wars. Left feeling like we needed a little more.
Yes. Or something.
But knowing Disney and the amount of money they want to make, we're gonna have something.
They're gonna cash that cow until there ain't no more milk coming out.
Well put.
Yeah. You know they are.
The Joker movie.
They're...
Oh, sorry. You were saying something?
No. I'm up for the Joker movie.
Bring it to me. I haven't seen it.
So
I refuse to watch it.
That's fine. I was going to say, it is not for young audiences.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm so young.
So me and Amber were afraid... my wife was afraid of seeing it because it dives into mental health and stuff.
Pretty dark.
Yes. And she works in that field. So she was like, they're going to put a negative light on it. And, I mean, they do. But it doesn't feel like... You go to a Joker movie, right? You know he's going to be a bad guy.
You're going to expect it, right? You're going in the mindset that, okay, this is going to be off the walls.
Yeah.
He is next level crazy.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He's a bad guy, and a lot of the Joker movie, I was pretty satisfied with how they explained things, because if you know the character, then you know parts of what the Joker movie's going to do.
Sure.
Like, he has some kind of mental issue, but they can't really pinpoint what it is.
Yeah.
And probably one of the coolest things is it turns out that he's hallucinating parts of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And there's like a scene where he's apparently like been dating this girl for a little while, and something happens and he gets like depressed about it, so he goes into her apartment. But then she's like, who are you? What are you doing here? And so then it turns out that's like one of the first big reveals that there's parts that he's hallucinating.
Interesting.
So like she doesn't actually know him and she's freaking out.
Yeah.
Because it's just some random guy in her house, and he's like, what do you mean?
Whoa. So deep mental health issues.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the implications of all that.
It doesn't try to justify anything about the Joker. Sure. It just explains it away.
Were there any moments that you were like, oh, that's cool, that they brought in, like did you see any
references like to Batman?
Yeah, any references to Batman?
Oh, yeah. He's in the movie.
Yeah.
Not Batman himself, but Bruce Wayne and Alfred.
Oh.
There's a bit where they go around in circles with this idea that Joker might be related to Batman, Bruce Wayne. But that turns out to possibly be fake or whatever.
Sure.
Because it turns out his mom is crazy. I'm throwing a lot of spoilers out.
No, that's okay.
You know.
That's all right. There. We're here to spoil it. But this one came out in October.
Yeah.
Of last year, you know?
It was a very satisfying movie for October.
Post-credit scene? Was there a post-credit scene?
I don't
remember hearing about one.
No.
Okay. But you liked it. I mean, for what it was worth.
I liked it. It was good. I would prefer if they did their DC movies like that as opposed to the DC extend cinematic universe in general.
Yeah. I liked Aquaman.
It was good.
That's about it.
Wonder Woman was pretty... I'm excited for the new...
I forgot about Wonder Woman.
I'm excited for the new Wonder Woman movie. Because I like the look of it. I like the 80s.
Gal Gadot.
I like Gal Gadot in the 80s.
Chris Pine. But Steve Trevor.
And it's going to have Cheetah as the bad guy.
Yes. Who's playing Cheetah? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I saw it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic the Hedgehog, I watched it. That's a more recent movie.
Yes.
So if you haven't watched it, pause this, fast forward 30 seconds because I'm not going to spend a long time on it. Sonic the Hedgehog was cool. Jim Carrey's Eggman impressed me.
Yes.
I was really skeptical going into it. The humor that Sonic brings is next level. He's a kid, and they treat him like a kid.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And they left it open to another movie to help develop his character even more as he continues to grow. I got 10 more seconds here. Basically, he has the rings, and he's able to escape at the end from the owl to save himself from those trying to take his power. And you see Tails at the end at a post-credit scene. The end. All right. Hey, welcome back. If you if you left, do you have anything you want to say to that?
Are we done talking about Sonic? Was that it?
I told him 30 seconds, and that was 30 seconds.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, you hadn't seen it.
No.
Okay,
But you hadn't seen the Joker movie.
Exactly. So, I mean, there you go. I took Addison.
But that movie was out for a while.
Yeah. I took Addison to see it, and she loved it.
She suddenly was into Sonic.
She was. Yeah, she has been since.
Cool.
I was hoping to see maybe Knuckles or, like... to develop his universe a little broader.
I heard there's a scene where, like, the Knuckles clan are in the background. Where there's, like, a image or whatever where Baby Sonic... Or not babies, I don't know.
Oh, when he was a kid escaping.
But he's holding up, like, a flower, and then, like, people thought in the background there was the Knuckles clan or whatever. And then I heard, like, there's a theory that they might be the one after his power in his home world.
If that's the case, then we did see them.
Yeah.
They chased him when he was a kid to escape, but I meant Knuckles.
Specifically.
Specifically Knuckles.
But that would... I mean, Knuckles is a big character. They could do a whole movie centered around his character.
And that's the thing, though, too, is... I mean, what is Sonic without Tails? I mean, they're like best friends. That's like Batman without Robin. That's like Corey Matthews without Sean Hunter.
Definitely.
On Boy Meets World.
Definitely.
But so we get him in the post-credit scene, which is cool.
Yeah.
That's the only time we get to see him, though.
Yeah.
But he's searching for him.
Yeah. So they're obviously leading up to more interaction with Sonic and Tails.
They're opening it up to a second movie.
Yeah.
A movie we both haven't seen yet, Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Heard it's not that great. I haven't seen it. And they renamed it. They renamed it? Yeah, it was Birds of Prey, but it didn't do well in the box office. So they renamed it Harley Quinn's Birds of Prey.
That doesn't sound any better.
Well... But it had that Harley Quinn grab.
I mean, Harley Quinn is cool, but, I mean...
That's what happened. You don't like that?
See, the first time I came across Birds of Prey, it was like a female superhero team.
Uh-huh.
Harley Quinn's not a superhero.
It's almost as if they try to. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Yeah. But you almost have that same concept with, like, Suicide Squad, though. She wasn't a hero, but she saved the day.
But that makes sense, because Suicide Squad's a superhero team with villains.
Sure. But they do... but at the end, they talk about their heroic efforts.
Yeah.
Quote, unquote. I mean, the same could be said about a lot of characters.
Do you think you're going to end up seeing it at some point?
Maybe when it comes out on Redbox or something. Same. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna... It's hard to get to a movie anymore.
Oh, yeah. The older you get, the more it's like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
That just happened.
Right. Yeah, right. I don't...
It passes by you.
I'm going to wait till it comes out, which we might. I mean, which will be in a couple months anyway, so...
Yeah.
Maybe we'll review it and talk about it then.
Yeah.
All right, coronavirus.
All right, let's talk about it.
I don't know. Comic-Con 2020.
Comic-Con 2020.
We're going.
We are going.
In a few weeks. March 19th through the 21st, we're going to be there. I went last year as press.
Yeah.
Not going as press this year.
Can't do it this year.
There's just too much pressure.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're in the press. There's just a lot of press, sure.
Press, sure. No, it's actually cool, but yeah. But we're going to go hoping to meet a few people.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to meet Diamond Dallas Page.
Definitely.
He's going to be there. Oh, I should say Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
We're going to be there. I'll be wearing
Daily Dose of Comics and Super Retro Madness are gonna be there.
I'll be wearing my Daily Dose of Comics T-shirt, and I'll have my cards to hand out, and we'll connect with us, find us, and if you want to come and hang out with us for a little bit, meet us at the con. Drop us a message. Drop us an email, info@ddocomics.com.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, and we'll meet up with you. Maybe we'll do a little get together, little fan thing. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I am not going to be buying many comics like I have in years past.
I'm gonna mostly be looking for video game decoration type stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
For my game room, which I'm officially calling the Game Vault.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
They have people who do like their arts and crafts. They'll make like wood burnt signs.
Definitely.
That would be cool to put above your door frame there. It says the Game Vault.
I was in like a Hobby Lobby and I saw like this 3D Pac-Man like picture. Didn't get it because it was all scratched up, but
yeah.
I was like, that would look good.
Have Aunt Jackie make you a wreath.
There you go.
Yeah. I got mine hanging up in here, but I have a sign on my door that says on the air.
There was like this...
that my daughter ignores.
There's this candy cane ornament that we made with Aunt Jackie.
Yeah, I got mine.
I just messed around and made it look as ugly as possible.
Really?
Yeah. She was so annoyed when I finished.
Aunt Jackie was?
I think I was like aiming...
Aunt Jackie, if you're listening, this is full-time confession.
Yeah. Just sometimes I'm just like, I'm just going to make this look as ridiculous as possible.
See, I made mine look nice, and we used them this year.
The candy cane thing?
Mm-hmm. We put it out front.
Amber made a nice one.
Yeah.
Mine was just me goofing around.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting ideas for your game room. The Game Vault.
Definitely.
You should...
I just wanted to rub my eye a little bit.
You should. You need to get a table in there to set your mic up on and
definitely
set up a little bit of studio.
I'm looking for like a small table.
Yeah,
because it's a small room.
Yeah. Like we're recording on a ping pong table right now.
Yeah,
which is fine. We have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mics.
It works,
and we have 5 XLR inputs.
It's
so we
basically Comic Book Man's setup.
Dude, should we start writing on the table?
Do they do that?
Yeah, they do that.
Oh, dude.
Like when people come on, they like sign their name.
Oh, that would be cool. We could do that.
Like, this is my spot.
I thought you meant like they make notes for the podcast.
Oh, no. I don't think so.
I was like, wow.
That would be cool.
It would be.
But Ming Chen's going to be at Comic-Con.
Ooh.
Go say hi to him.
Could ask for some pointers.
I don't need them. No, I'm kidding. Always open.
Yeah.
There's a big lineup of guests. The voice of Mario, Charles
Martinet?
Yeah, something like that. He's gonna be there.
Booker T.
Booker T's gonna be there.
I'm just gonna pull
look it up because you see him and you're like, ooh.
We're basically promoting Planet Comic-Con. They should let us in for free for that.
That's how I got in free last year.
For promoting for them?
Yeah, that's the thing about getting a press badge. They let you in for free, but you have to review and talk about it, and we did that. Alex and I recorded every day.
You have to talk about the comic convention.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a fair trade-off. But Definitely. The thing of it, you're getting the press badge to provide coverage. For the thing. The only problem is that we have decent quality here in the studio.
Oh yeah.
But on like this recorder, you can't get as good a quality as you can there. But that being said, we made a lot of contact. Oh, the cool thing about the press badges too is you don't have to wait in line. You get to go up before the VIP. You just get to go in and go.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool.
So should I name just all the guests or the ones that we're interested in?
All the guests, because there might be those that we're interested in.
Oh yeah.
And then there's people listening that they're like, oh, but they didn't mention this person.
All right. So here's the guests, guys.
All right, let's hear it.
We got Jason Aaron.
Ooh, hey, okay. Sorry, I'm starting you right off the thing. Jason Aaron, I've met several times.
Yeah?
I meet him every year. I buy trade paperback. Last time I bought, but he always signs something for me. Like I've had him sign a Thor book for me.
Yeah.
A Ghost Rider, because he used to write Ghost Rider. Mm-hmm. I've had him sign a trade paperback for me. Anyway, yeah, I always link up with him when we're there.
That's cool.
Awesome writer. One of my favorites.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't sound interested, but I'm
excited
for you.
That's one of the people that I'm interested in that, you may not be.
We got Bill Ament. Oh, I should have said what all he does. Well, you pretty much did.
Yeah.
So we got Bill Amend.
Uh-huh.
He's the creator of Foxtrot.
Ooh, good.
Then we got Kevin J. Anderson,
Uh-huh.
author and creator of Star Wars. I'm guessing the comic.
Of course.
X-Files.
He's no George Lucas.
Yeah. X-Files, the Justice Society of America, and Star Trek.
Oh, there you go.
So do you think he's a Trekkie or a Lucas fan?
Both.
Ooh.
Actually, Trekkie. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Disney doesn't own Star Trek.
Got it. Then we got the cosplayer.
That's about the only thing they don't own.
April Gloria. She's a cosplayer, a builder, and a prop maker.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah. Then we have AZ Power Girl.
Ooh.
She is also a cosplayer, a costume designer, a model, and a comic book writer.
Sorry.
Do you know her?
No.
Okay.
John Cleese and Kevin Conroy.
Yes!
Yeah, I forgot
That would
about
be
those
cool.
two. I'm pumped for those two.
And then we also have Troy Baker, which is one I'm a little excited for.
Yeah.
He is pretty much a voice actor for The Last of Us, BioShock Infinite, and
Arkham Origins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did the Joker, and there's some other characters he's like voiced for that are like pretty big, but
Okay.
yeah. Then we got Baroness Von T cosplay. She's a cosplayer.
No.
A builder, a sound effects thing, and a body positivity.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Lou Ferrigno's coming back. Should I get my revenge?
That would be so funny if he's actually like heard you talk about him.
Dude.
Wouldn't it?
Let's meet in the promenade. You and me, Lou Ferrigno.
We get him to do like a fight. First rule of Fight Club, never talk about Fight Club.
I didn't bring it up.
So then we got Leva Bates.
Ooh.
She is in AEW's Dynamite,
Yeah.
AEW's Dark, and Being the Elite. I want to follow more AEW, but
Yeah.
it's not as accessible as WWE.
You're right, unless you have cable.
Unless you have cable. Because I logged into TNT, and I think it's only like clips,
Yeah, you get like previews or something.
which is disappointing.
Dude, Ralph Macchio. The Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah.
Cobra Kai, man.
That would be... Have you seen Cobra Kai?
I haven't.
I think I've seen the first episode,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, this is cool. I would definitely watch more of this.
Right.
And I didn't.
Oh, and Gaten Matarazzo from Stranger Things.
I haven't seen like any of Stranger
You haven't
Things.
seen Stranger Things?
No.
Oh.
I think Amber has, and she's tried to talk me into it.
That's my jam.
I feel bad that I haven't.
And everyone's favorite Superman,
Christopher Reeve?
Brandon Routh from Superman Returns.
He's good. He's good,
Do
too.
you like Superman Returns?
I mean, I do in the sense that it just feels like a Christopher Reeve Superman movie.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes. That would be cool.
He's going to be there.
We also have Scott Baderstadt.
Ooh.
He is a creator of the Troll Lord Laughogram Studios.
Adam Savage from Mythbusters.
I gotta see the face.
Oh, you would know Adam Savage.
I would
You
know-
come across him.
I would know Adam Savage, but immediately my first thought is, oh, is he related to Randy Savage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I've been practicing.
Say snap into a Slim Jim.
Because there was a... Snap into a Slim Jim! Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You don't know where the Macho Man is coming from?
Should I try my best Macho Man?
Sure.
Okay.
I had to practice because I was like for a while I felt like my Hogan and my Savage were would be the same.
Uh-huh.
So then I tried to figure out what the difference was.
See, here's the thing. I have never done a Macho Man.
Yeah.
Practice a Macho Man.
Yeah. We'll do Hogan.
Okay. Well, let me try Macho Man.
Okay. I feel like
Oh yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
That's pretty good.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Listen here, brother. Brother, I'm Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkamaniacs, brother. We were swimming. Ooh. We got on our swim trunks and we swam over to victory.
That man, Ric Flair, he wants to come and talk to me. No, I'm kind of mixing the two.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is hard. Like, they played this persona, but they get to use their voice, you know?
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
So then we got Jessica Benoist Young.
Okay.
The creator of The Devil's Triangle and Strip Search. Then we have Jodie Benson.
Oh, yeah.
She is she's a voice actor of Ariel, I think. Yeah.
You're right.
She is. And Sophia the First.
That is Addison's jam.
Little Mermaid?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Mainly Sophia the First.
Anything with her voice. I think she's done Barbie.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, she's well known.
Definitely. Then we got Josh Playlock, the creator of Devil's Due Comics, how to self-publish comics. Excuse me. Not just create them. Alright. We also got Andy Brace, creator of cover artist, Predator, and Star Wars. Jen Brown, voice actress of, I think that's Red, White, Blue, Yellow.
Ooh.
Red vs. Blue, and Day 5. Have you seen any of Red vs. Blue?
Rooster Teeth, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't care for it.
I liked it.
You're talking Halo, right?
Yeah, it's the one with the Halo dudes.
Yeah.
I liked it, but my wife wasn't a fan of it.
I didn't think it was that good. You ever watch Video Game High School?
Yes.
From Rooster Teeth?
Yeah,
I like that more than I liked Red vs. Blue.
Definitely. Then we got Colin Bunn, the creator of The Sixth Gun.
Met him several times. Metro. He's also creator of, don't tell me, Deadpool Kills Marvel Universe.
Ooh.
A bunch of other stuff, too.
Yeah.
He does, like, a ton of books.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Then we got Rick Burchett. I'm just going to start naming names.
Yeah, just go
to
for
move
it.
things along. Rick Burchett, Chris Burnham. They're both creators, comic book creators. We got Katie Cassidy. She's in Arrow. We got Clifford Chapin, who is a voice actor. Chicky Cheetah cosplay. Obviously a cosplayer. Ming Chen, Comic Book Men.
Dude, Comic Book Men is really where my love for podcasting started.
Definitely.
When Kayla and I would get together, watch Comic Book Men.
Yeah.
Like first season. Uh-huh. And we're like, man, we want to start a podcast because we love this stuff.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And podcasting's fun.
It is. It's fun to just sit down and talk.
Talk to the listeners.
And it's really easy, honestly.
Yeah. Nerd out.
And nowadays it's super easy to start a podcast from anything.
We got Derek DCWJ Chu. He's a creator. We got Lucy Christian, voice actress. Colleen Klinkenbeard. I hope I said that right.
Klinkenbeard.
She's a voice actress. She does My Hero Academia. Have you seen that?
I haven't. And that's shameful. I need to see it.
Tyree introduced it to me.
You like it?
I've watched some of it, but then I just kind of stopped after a while.
I'm not a big anime guy.
I try to get into anime. I try so hard. Amber looks at me and she's like, "Why would you?" And I'm like, "Why not?"
Yeah, I've tried, but I have a hard time getting into it.
There's Lisa Correa.
Not that I don't respect it.
Yeah, definitely.
I totally respect it. I think it's awesome, but it's just not for everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's a celebrity, a comedian, Nickelodeon. Camila D'Erico. She is a creator. We got Keith R. D. Candido, who's also a creator. Dan Dio. Kevin Dealmore. All those guys are all creators.
For My Hero Academia?
No, not for My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Just in general.
I see.
We got Duff Cosplay.
Ooh.
We got Christopher Eccleston. That one's I'm a little interested in because he did Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Doctor Who and Thor Dark World. We got Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars.
Yeah?
We got Susan Eisenberg. We got Elite Supergirl, the cosplayer. We got Garth Ennis, Jason Fon. Oh, Lou Ferrigno is going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
We got Courtney Ford, Travis Fox, Brian Fife.
Fife.
We got a lot of
people are going to be there.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people there.
Definitely.
And that's just to name a few.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be if you're gonna be in Kansas City or you plan to be there, let us know. We'd love to meet up with you.
Definitely.
It'd be pretty cool. I think it's just you and I going this year.
I think so.
The whole staff of RCA can't make it.
No, all 130 staff members. They were interested.
But yeah,
I think they just would rather go home for the day.
They got families, and they didn't want to have to pay their own way, which I get.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
It's not part of the
contract
job.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun.
We're gonna have a good time. We always do. I go to this con every year. First time I ever went to it, I was with you.
Yes.
We got a hotel room.
We
4 of us did.
I recorded it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you don't have to say where it's at if you don't want to.
I'll say where it's at.
Go for it.
Yeah, my old YouTube channel is Wabi Baba.
You want to spell it?
No.
Okay. You'll find it.
But yeah, it's a 3-parter. There's supposed to be a 4th.
Oh yeah, the 4th is coming soon.
It's coming.
But that was like 6 years ago? Yeah. There's 5.
Maybe 7.
Really? Was it 2013? Oh, maybe
yes,
you're right.
It was.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like my first year.
We thought my Jeep got towed that year.
It got towed.
Yeah, TOED. Yeah, that was scary.
And we're going to record it and put it on the RCA YouTube page.
Yeah, we're going to record our time there. It's going to be up.
Is it going to be like an actual vlog, or is it going to be like, what am I?
Dude, we're just going to have fun.
Just fiddling with it. Yeah, sure.
We're just going to have fun. I think it'll be good.
Definitely.
Cool. Shall we get into our top 10?
Definitely. Let's do it.
I recognize that Robert has never been on the podcast, so whenever someone comes on, we got to get your top 10 favorite comic book characters, good, bad, whatever you love, but we're going to make it more interesting.
My list has gotten very interesting over the years.
Has it?
Oh yeah. Since I started collecting, and
I don't think I have any on my list that you're going to be surprised by.
I think you'll be surprised by my list.
Really?
Because it's been I've fine-tuned it to what I like reading now.
Oh. So yeah, I would say mine has changed and adapted too.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're going to be surprised by mine. And by change and adapt, I think maybe just some move spots, depending on what series I'm reading, what I'm into, that sort of thing. But we're going to make this interesting.
Yeah. Ooh, I just thought of one. I might have put it on my list.
Oh, really? We'll do an honorable mention.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'll write it down.
Yeah, go for it. I might not have one.
I forget.
Okay, you better. Okay. All right, but we're going to try to get through this list. We have some chocolate scorpion peppers.
Definitely.
Super duper hot.
You want me to toss you one?
Yeah. We also have Carolina Reapers, but we're going to save those for another time. Yeah, I pulled them out of the freezer.
Smells like Ziploc.
Well, they're fresh. Yeah, they're fresh. I mean, dude, I can't handle heat. I can't do jalapenos, so this is going to be... Oh, I'm going to... Yeah.
I think nibbles will be fine.
You think? All right.
Am I tossing you the gallon?
You want to put some in your cup?
Milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because these are like next level spicy.
Oh, yeah. They're basically... You get to a point with, peppers where it doesn't matter if it's Carolina Reaper or not. It's just hot. You can't tell the difference.
Dude.
Oh, listen to that milk. I remember... Dude, Christy has told me that she would like to do... My sister has told me... She was on several Super Retro Madness episodes.
Yeah.
But she's told me that she wasn't wanting to do ASMR.
She was.
Yeah. This is the gallon of milk. I'm gonna just touch it for a while. That's nice. That's some good quality plastic.
Yes. This is some.
All right.
Good.
Do you want to talk about your first 10? You go first or me?
We'll end with you since you're the guest.
Okay.
So I'll go first.
All right.
Should we take a nibble of this?
You gotta take
first?
a nibble.
Okay. A little nibble.
You'll take your nibble first because you're talking.
Okay.
And then I'll do mine once I start.
Oh, shoot.
All right.
Oh, this is a mistake.
Start talking.
Number 10, Wolverine.
Ooh.
I mean, I think he's on everyone's top 10 list. I actually just sold a copy of Hulk 181, his first appearance. Always loved Wolverine since I was a kid. Love nearly every adaptation of the Wolverine that we've seen over the years, from costume changes to choices to Hugh Jackman.
And Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. I love Wolverine. He's number 10 on my list.
Okay, so I'll take my little nibble right up against the microphone. Very little nibble.
I took a little nibble too, but I'm feeling it.
Okay, my number 10 is Venom.
Ooh.
I like Venom. He's wild. He's crazy. He can sometimes be a hero. He can sometimes be a villain. He can sometimes be anti-Venom. And
that's a good example of what we were talking about earlier with Harley Quinn.
Oh, yeah?
With Venom.
Oh. Well, Venom feels like he definitely goes back and forth. Where Harley... Yeah. Maybe I just am not interested in Harley.
I think that Venom has a bigger conscience than Harley Quinn does.
But, I like the movie. And, yeah, let's see Venom versus Spider-Man movie.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
All right, for another nibble.
Here we go. Are you feeling it?
No.
No?
I felt a little bit on the tip. Just the tip.
You're braver than I.
I took a very small nibble.
Okay. Number 9 on my list is Hulk. Probably thought he'd be higher, huh?
No.
No?
No.
I love the Hulk. Always have loved the Hulk. Plus, what a worthy adversary of Wolverine.
Ooh, yes. Let's see that movie.
Yeah, let's do... That'd be a cool movie. Just call it 181. I'd watch that.
Oh, is that
that's
issue that they... Yeah.
And, you can throw the Wendigo in there, too. That'd
Definitely.
be pretty cool. Yeah. Always have loved the Hulk. Always have resonated with the Hulk. I remember as a kid watching Lou Ferrigno play the Hulk.
Yes.
On TV. Well, not live, but reruns. And I've always loved it. And then I met Lou Ferrigno, and it was incredibly disappointing. But that doesn't take away my love for the Hulk. So number 9, I have the Hulk.
All right. I'm taking my little nibble.
Oh.
That was a bigger bite. So my number 9 is...
Your face.
Is more of an unpopular opinion. It is the Green Lantern Norton.
Oh.
He's kind of like a doofusy Chewbacca-looking Green Lantern. And I just like him because it's always like he basically, his father paid for him to be a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And they gave him an area to be like the Green Lantern of the sector that is like has no population whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
And eventually, I think he eventually proves himself later on. Oh,
yeah.
That's my phone.
That's your phone.
Sorry about that.
I'm surprised that's on your top 10.
Every time he shows up, it's kind of like, I just enjoy reading him.
Do you think peppers lose their heat over time? Because this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I think they normally get hotter over time.
Oh, okay.
It's just that we're not taking it all at once.
All right. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm going on here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, shoot.
Oop, there it is. Oh, man.
Don't take a bigger bite.
I'm not gonna. We might not finish this top 10.
Oh, shoot. Number 8 on my list is Jughead.
Do we need to get some bread?
Gotta get the bread. No.
Gotta get the bread.
Jughead.
Jughead?
When I was a kid.
Ah. Have you seen the Rivendell TV show with Jughead in it? Mm-hmm. Oh, do you like it?
But that's not why.
Okay.
When I was a kid, all I had for comics for the longest time were Archie and Jughead.
Yeah.
And because of that, I've always resonated with Jughead. And I think you have as well.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking he's funny. The comic relief, if you will, for Archie. So I've always liked Jughead, and so he's number 8 on my list.
My wife jokes that my stomach is like an endless abyss. So, you know, that makes it even more relatable for me. All right.
Don't take a bigger bite.
I was about ready to start saying who my number 8 was before the bite. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, gosh. It stays in the throat.
Dude, it's bad.
Oh! So, my number 8 is Professor X. Because he always tries to do things in the most peaceful manner.
He's very wise.
He's wise, and it's always about handling things as peacefully as possible. Whereas other people are like Magneto are like, no, you gotta kill humans. And Professor X is like, no, we can make it work out. Like every good relationship. Mm-hmm. And yeah. Okay, you're number 8. 7.
My number 7 is Thor. Oh, wait.
Take a bite out of that. Take a bite that.
My number 7 is Thor. You'd think he'd be higher on my list, and he used to be higher on my list, but he's gone down some. As other characters have developed more over the years, Thor's just gone down. And yeah, I respect him. I think he's the most powerful Marvel character, in my opinion. And so that reason, I have Thor at number 7. I have no emotional attachment as a kid to Thor. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Yeah, it sucks.
Okay.
This was a bad idea.
There's a tip here I can get.
Okay. Yeah, dude, take a small bite if you need to. Really small.
Okay. That's not much better because of the previous heat. My number 7 is Nightwing.
Nightwing?
Nightwing.
Jason Todd?
No, Dick Grayson. I like Nightwing because I like Robin, and I like Dick Grayson. Mm-hmm. And I like the idea that eventually he just needed to... What am I doing with this?
You can write on the table if you want.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like that he's a character that eventually got older, and he's like, I need to stretch my wings more and be my own person. Uh-huh. And then becomes Nightwing, and eventually he becomes just like the older brother of the Robins or whatever. And it's just nice seeing the dynamic of Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne, or Dick with whoever Robin. So, you know, it's cool.
It is cool. Dude, I bet there's people... Apparently he makes me sneeze.
Dick Grayson does.
I'm allergic. I think that there's people out there who probably don't think we're actually doing this. But guys... We are doing it, and my mouth is on fire.
Maybe we could take a picture of the pep. Wow. That flew.
Coronavirus.
No, this is how you cure yourself from it.
Yeah, there you go. Heat.
If it truly is like the common cold, then, you know.
All right, ooh, next bite.
Clean it out.
Number 6 on my list is Gambit. Remy LeBeau. Loved X-Men, the animated series, when I was a kid.
Definitely.
Loved his character and his New Orleans roots.
Yeah.
Remy LeBeau. I think he's a well-rounded character. I thought Channing Tatum was at some point going to play Gambit.
He was. And then, I don't know.
Then Disney bought Marvel and they pulled the plug. Is that what happened?
No, because I don't think
so.
Or
Fox.
Fox has them.
So Fox pulled the plug on it, apparently.
I think Fox pulled the plug on it because they didn't know what they were doing.
Okay. So, yeah. Always loved Gambit. Always loved his character. So number 6 on my list is Gambit.
Number 6 on my list is a little less popular character, Scarlet Spider.
Really?
Ben Reilly.
Oh, man. Really? On your top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always kind of liked the whole... I'm probably one of the few people that actually kind of like the clone dealio thing.
Well, I knew you were looking through my back issues for any Scarlet Spider books.
Yes.
Which is fine.
And I like the idea that he actually enjoyed being Spider-Man.
Did you take a bite?
Shoot, you're right.
I think you gotta take a big... No, I'm kidding.
Don't do that to me.
I'm kidding.
I took a decent size. But yeah, I like that there was a bit...
Dude, we're doing this for real.
There was a bit where they couldn't tell who the actual Peter Parker was.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just feel like he's a underappreciated character. So
Fair enough.
and he came out in the 90s.
Fair enough.
That's another plus for me.
Yeah, there you go. That's when you started reading. That's when you were born.
All the good stuff came out in the 90s.
That's right. Especially the early 90s. Number 5 on my list as I take my bite.
Oh, man.
Superman.
This is starting to get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. This was a mistake.
We need more milk.
I got another gallon in the fridge.
This is probably the most air I've had in a while.
Dude, your stomach's gonna be something fierce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Why'd you do this to me, Sawyer?
Well, dude, this is Daily Dose of Comics.
I thought you loved me.
We don't mess around here.
Oh, man.
Remember when, I still want to do shock collar trivia. I have one of those things that shock you. Number 5 on my list is Superman.
Cool. Why?
He's the original superhero. He is faster than a speeding bullet. He can fly, heat vision, ice vision, everything. He's Kryptonian. And
Which died of the coronavirus.
I always love Superman. Who doesn't love Superman? Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Superman number 5.
My number 5. Gotta take a bite because that's what we're doing.
Don't eat the stem. Yeah, dude, look at that. I took a nice sized bite off the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to pace myself. 5.
Yeah. 5.
My number 5 is Star-Lord.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't into Star-Lord. I didn't know who he was. I thought he was cool in the movie.
Yeah.
And then
I like how they developed him on screen.
Yeah, and there was a graphic novel I found of him and the Guardians that for some reason also had Iron Man. And then I just decided he's fun. I like Star-Lord, and I can relate to Star-Lord.
Yeah.
So cool.
He's funny.
Yes.
Okay. Number 4 on my list. Well, here.
Bite that pepper.
Crap. I got a seed.
Oh! We got a seed!
Number 4 on my list is Venom. For all your reasons. Just higher on my list.
There you go.
I mean, really what brought it home for me was Topher Grace.
The Toph.
I'm kidding. What a horrible person to play Eddie Brock.
Yeah, the Grace.
He graced his presence with the Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was weird. So I have Venom at number 4 because... can I do okay, I'm going to do that as an honorable mention.
But apparently, Sam Raimi, the director, didn't want to do Venom.
Oh, really?
Because he only wanted to do characters that he really understood.
Yeah.
But Fox Studios was like... Or no, Sony was like, nah, Venom is a cash cow. You need to do Venom.
Did you like the Venom movie?
The Venom movie itself, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was what we wanted in Spider-Man 3.
I liked it. it.
Okay.
But there could have been a better reference to Spider-Man.
Yes. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to include Spider-Man or not.
Really?
I mean, yeah. They want to try to do not Spider-Man, but also they want Spider-Man. Basically, Marvel's Spider-Man, they don't want Marvel doesn't want them to use their Spider-Man.
I understand.
Okay. We're at 4?
We're at 4.
All right.
What a sound. That's good ASMR.
That was good.
Dude, my lip is numb. My bottom lip is numb.
Yeah.
I can't feel it.
My number 4 is Robin, Tim Drake. You don't like Tim Drake?
I like Tim Drake.
Why don't you like Tim Drake?
I mean, I just think they're... Okay, I shouldn't assume without hearing the rest of your list first. I'll wait to hear the rest of your list.
I like Tim Drake because I didn't really care that much for Jason Todd. And I was like, I was like really interested in more of a Robin that just feels more likable. And I feel like they nailed that with Tim Drake.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like Dick Grayson, but but where Dick Grayson is very acrobatic and physical and really good at that.
Yeah.
Tim Drake is on the other spectrum where he's really good at detective work and figuring things out. And he's the Robin that he has the coolest Robin outfit out of all of them, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's the Robin outfit that I grew up with or whatever.
Yeah.
And once I realized that's what Tim Drake wears, then it's like,
it's Tim Drake.
It's Tim Drake.
So you don't have Dick Grayson higher on your list?
No.
Oh, boy. I know what your number 1's going to be. But I will get to that here in a minute.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
All right. My next bite. Number 3 on my list is Joker.
Ooh, interesting.
My all-time favorite supervillain.
He's fun. He's fun.
It's a character with a lot of depth.
Yeah.
Whether you're reading The Killing Joke, which I bought for you.
You did. And that was a good one.
I can't think of an adaptation. Now, I haven't seen the newest Joker movie. I can't think of an adaptation of the Joker that I didn't like.
Yeah. I think the new...
Even reading all the comics I've read.
Animated.
I love it.
They almost never get the Joker.
When I think of a supervillain, he's the one that comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
He's the creme de la creme, the top one. Very animated, very different, very weird, psychopath, creates mayhem. But I like how they always... Hold on, I'm going to take a drink.
Yeah.
Not that they justify him, but they bring his reasoning to light.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe I can relate with that a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the movie, like, it's basically, like, a whole bunch of bad stuff happens, and he just goes, like, who cares? And then...
Oh, really?
Like, he's just like, I don't care anymore, basically.
I see. Okay.
So should I get to my number 3?
Let's hear your number 3. But take a bite.
Oh. You would do that to me?
Dude, my lips are, like, legit numb.
So my number 3 is also the Joker.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For many of those reasons, I like...
We didn't look at each other's lists.
We didn't. We have no idea. Sawyer has been surprised through some of mine. I've been surprised through his. We both got the Joker. At the exact same spot.
That's crazy.
We
must be related.
We must be, dude. I like that he's always mysterious.
Yeah.
Like, you can never predict what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. And that's the way he prefers it or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just does things because...
Yeah. The reason why most villains would do things, he doesn't do them for that reason.
Yeah.
I'm thinking even about, like, The Dark Knight. All that money he had stored up, and he just lights it on fire.
Yeah. And he's always, like, 12 steps ahead of everything.
Yes. Maniacal.
Yes,
it's cool. All right. Only 2 more bites.
Yeah.
We're not biting through honorable mentions, okay?
Okay.
I don't think we... Yeah.
But then what are we going to do for number 1?
Eat the rest of the pepper.
No!
Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh.
Number 2 on my list is Batman.
Nice.
Cannot have the villain above the hero.
Oh, you think so?
Without Batman, there's no Joker.
I don't know. I've seen...
There's no Batman without the Joker, either.
There's, like, some comic I read where they're like, the Joker's been in Gotham, like, forever or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Have you watched the show Gotham?
A little bit, but not
Different
enough.
adaptations of the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that what makes Batman such a great detective, a great hero, not only that he won't kill, but that he has such a worthy adversary.
Yeah.
And I think...
The hero's only as good as the villain.
And in this case, the hero's better.
Oh, yeah.
So I have Batman at number 2. Go for it. Oh.
My number 2...
Here, dude.
You're giving me some milk.
We're almost out of milk here.
Yeah.
I'll split it with you.
There.
There it works.
That was fun to listen to.
It was.
My number 2 is Green Lantern.
Real? Oh my goodness!
Do you want to know which Green Lantern it is?
Tell me.
It's Kyle Rayner.
All right. I thought you were gonna say Ryan Reynolds.
No. But he's my 5th favorite.
Okay.
Nah, I like Kyle Rayner the most because he came at a time where I think Hal Jordan went crazy and killed like most of the Green Lanterns. Mm-hmm. And so like he became like the last surviving Green Lantern for a while.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting is he is also like an artist, like for comics and stuff. Mm-hmm. So he's also like more imaginative. So it's just he's fun to watch. Eventually he does have to fight Hal Jordan and prove his worthiness. And he even tries to fight him without the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah. Definitely honorable.
Yes.
But you wouldn't have anyone with the ring that isn't honorable. Mm-hmm. Right now, have you read... I've been reading a comic book series called Deceased. It's finished up. Black Canary becomes Green Lantern.
Ooh.
Yeah. How many honorable mentions do you have?
I have one that popped immediately to my head.
I have 3.
Ooh.
So I'll do 2, you do 1, and then I'll do 1.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Archie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that surprising.
Yeah.
My next honorable mention, Cletus Cassidy.
Ooh. I almost added him to my list.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm getting like...
The hiccups?
Gas.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Cletus Cassidy, Carnage. Love him. Absolute Carnage came out this year. Been reading it. It's awesome. It's a really cool adaptation on Carnage, and then they've introduced Null in Silver Surfer Black that has connection with the Red Symbiote.
Wow.
Really cool stuff. Yes. So, Cletus Cassidy, honorable mention. I have one more honorable mention, but you go ahead.
I'm gonna say Booster Gold.
Really?
Yeah. He's a guy from the future.
You gotta be the one person outstanding saying, "Come on, bring me a Booster Gold movie."
I kind of like the idea that he came from the future and he wasn't very impressive, so he took all his tech from the future and went to the past just so that way he can be like actually cool.
I want a Night Thrasher movie.
Yeah?
No.
I don't know. I just think it's fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
My final honorable mention, and I was reminded of it when you were talking about the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Sinestro.
Ooh.
Talk about a villain with some awesome depth of character as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. I like Sinestro, I would say, almost more than Green Lantern.
Ooh.
And I like yellow more than green.
Do you?
No. So, there we go. Sinestro. I will give you my number 1 pick now.
All right.
Number one pick.
You gotta eat the pepper.
Oh,
not the whole pepper.
Right. I'll do.
Get a nibble.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number one on my list, Spider-Man.
Nice.
Spider-Man has always been my favorite superhero since I was a kid.
Definitely.
I remember when the movies came out, watching them with you when we were kids. Everything in my life revolved around Spider-Man. Still my favorite comic book character. One of my favorite comic books to read. Some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I like, my friend Gideon.
Yeah, I know of him.
I like having conversations with him about which movie was best or whatever. And a lot of the times it's like, he will say the older movies are the worst or whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I will I'm usually no, those are actually really good.
Yeah.
And I just like talking about that.
I'm with you there. I like Far From Home, though.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Homecoming was okay. I didn't like The Vulture.
I think the only Spider-Man movie I didn't think was great was Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. I didn't like Andrew Garfield. That isn't, when I think of Peter Parker, even from reading comics as a kid, he was always nerdy. Not punk.
Yeah.
It was always nerdy.
Spider-Man can be punk. I thought he was fine as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But then once he was Peter Parker, it's like, what?
Yeah. He's not the guy to stand up. Anyway. But yeah, Spider-Man's my number one.
But you know who can be punk both as his superhero and his regular persona?
Your number one, Superboy.
You got it.
I knew it. Oh yeah, you gotta take a bite. Oh man.
So, I like Superboy because obviously he's fun. He's very 90s. They tried to keep him more current or whatever by getting rid of his leather jacket, his shades, and everything, and just give him a basic tee. Mm-hmm. And that was fine too. And I mean, he just seems like I don't know. I just resonate with him with the idea that he's trying to get he's very attention-y.
Yeah. Always has the shades on.
Yeah.
Always has his hair done
yeah.
Wavy.
Yeah. It's the one character I'd probably cosplay as if I went to a convention cosplay.
So if you want to see Robert, host of Super Retro Madness, cosplay as Superboy, make sure to let us know and meet us at Comic-Con this year.
It probably wouldn't be this. I don't know. I'd have to.
It's a T-shirt.
Yeah, I'd have to do the newer Superboy.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that's all right.
But yeah,
cool. We covered a lot.
We did cover a lot.
Is there anything else you want to touch on?
No.
Okay.
But
go ahead.
I should have you on my show.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
I'm going to be on Super Retro Madness, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to listen to me and Robert talk about some comics, some movies, everything pop culture. Like we said, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All that stuff is in the description. Check out our YouTube page, RCA Studios. I want to thank you for your time. And Rebels Unite.
Rebels for life.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. Check out Super Retro Madness, and you have a great day. Peace.